Gold and silver are these superstars 2025, but everybody is struggling right now. How high they can go? Is there a correction coming? Really difficult. Yes, we're overbought. We keep melting up. I'll talk about the reasons in a second. Hey, there's another metal, the red gold, that looks great in the technicals, is ready to go up and probably give us easy gains. And we like easy gains here in the market. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. All right, let's start with gold and silver, but let's not spend too much time on it. We overbought in gold. You can see it in the RSI. We've been in overbought territory, but we've been overbought in a month, right? We basically reached overbought territory since we went to 3,600 and we still melted up. The reason why everything is so tricky in the gold and silver markets is in the silver market, we have the silver squeeze. We also, in case you missed it, have the Saudi central bank starting to buy silver. This became public at the end of August, beginning of September. And in the gold market specifically, the institutional investors, the family offices, the money managers, the pension funds, especially in the US, are so significantly underinvested in the precious metals that nobody knows how aggressively they are buying right now. We can look at the chart and it's pretty simple. As long as we stay above the green uptrend, everything is cool. Good times, golden times. I believe we're going to see a severe correction, at least 10% in gold in the next year. But you know what? I'll let future Daniel worry about this. Today's Daniel is looking, where can we make easy money? Because that's what we like in this channel. That's what brought us to the gold market. That's what brought us to the commodity super cycle in the first place. That's what brought us to the uranium stocks before most other people were talking about it. We like to make the easy money. Gold right now is difficult. Silver right now is difficult. There'll be a time coming when things are going to get easy for us, but right now, tricky. So let's get to the red metal. That is the chart that looks very constructive and it is easy. And if you like to make easy money in the market, or at least get recommendations that may turn into easy money, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. We are talking about copper. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. I know the numbers. Whenever I talk about copper, you guys go, ooh, wake me up when you talk about uranium, gold, silver. I don't know what you guys, but I like making money in the market. And look at the copper chart. Look how good this chart looks. Yes, we had the breakdown in August, right? The margin calls for the hedge funds. That's an artificial event that happened. I told you this before. We formed a super nice bottom. I told you this before. And if you missed these videos, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss these type of videos. I told you about here to get into copper. You are already up nicely if you decided for yourself, you know what? That clown might have a point. I might open up a copper position. You look great. Look at the chart. We're making higher lows and higher highs. We're not overbought in the RSI, as you can see. Yes, we're at the midpoint of the uptrend channel, but we broke the 200-day moving average, which is the golden line. That is a big thing, and we confirmed that breakout on the daily. This looks great. Could we pull back to the 200? Hopefully, because then I would be buying more copper, that's for sure. But this is a great looking chart, one of the best looking charts. It's just moving up and nobody's talking about. This is the favorite easy money to be in. By the time everybody's talking about copper, that's what you want to think about taking profits. Let's take a look at the weekly. And first thing we notice that we see, look at this, 200-day moving average and the lower end of the uptrend channel, pretty close together. Usually by technical analysis, you would say, all right, this will draw the price to this region. We didn't even go there, not even close. We undercut this yellow support zone that I've outlined for quite a while, but never confirmed below it. And you see the long wicks here on the weekly. Remember, this is the weekly. So people were buying copper with both hands, and we have been moving up. We are confirming the breakout of this resistance zone. What do you want me to tell you? This is a great looking chart. Now look at the monthly. You see it even better. You know I like the monthly charts because when we zoom out, it becomes very clear what's happening. And if we look at the monthly chart, this is a great looking chart. We are clearly in an uptrend with the copper prices. We just need to be patient with it. We had a big correction. Yes, it was vicious because it had the margin calls, but it's like this correction, this correction, this correction, this correction, or this correction, just basically almost all in 1 month because of the margin call. What happened afterwards? We went up, we went up, up rally, up. You see it in the charts. September is almost over, so this monthly candle counts that we're seeing right now. And what are we seeing in this candle? Let's look at this. We see we had a big sell-off, but then in the next month we had buying and we closed almost at the top. There's a tiny wick at the top. That means people were buying all the way to the end of the month. Okay? So when you see candles and they end their duration, daily, weekly, monthly, at the top end or at the bottom end, this is a very important signal because it shows us that price was not the issue. They just ran, the buyers or sellers just ran out of time. And we see it here, right? We closed at the top for the month of August, and then in September, the buying continued right away because the buyers weren't done yet. Not at all. They're coming in even more because you can see this candle is way higher than this one. So we have more buyers coming in. But if you just look at the daily, it's a little tricky to see. That's why I like to zoom out for us and look at the longer time frames to understand what is going on. This is a great looking chart. If you don't want to buy copper because you think the metal itself is too boring, fair enough. Then look at copper producers or copper developers in North America, preferably in the US, because copper is one of the strategic metals that profits greatly from deglobalization and reshoring. There are some projects happening in the US, and with Trump's willingness to fast-track new projects, copper projects which usually take forever to get permitted and built because they're gigantic projects. There could be something happening there. I presented to you Hercules metals, I think like 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago. Stock is up, I think 20%. That is an interesting company. If you haven't seen the videos, go back, watch the videos about the company. Maybe that's something that you're interested in. Full disclosure, I don't hold shares of Hercules Metals. I am invested in a different company at the area where Hercules Metals Leviathan project is in, and I'm not getting compensated for it. This is just free value that I'm giving to you. If you don't want to miss out on any of these type of presentations, hit the subscribe button so you're in it. So that is the other way how you can play it. And I will come back and present some interesting copper companies to you because, again, Wayne Gretzky quote, we want to go where the puck will be, not where the puck is. The puck is right now in gold and silver and in the miners there. we will get corrections in the gold and silver miners and gonna have chances to buy these great companies at a way better price, I hope, because I want to myself. So, but not right now. Right now I wouldn't be buying the silver miners and the gold miners. Some of the advanced explorers have doubled, have tripled. But you look at the companies, there's no development. It's not justified. So the risk reward right now is not attractive anymore. Where it is attractive is in the copper companies and in copper itself. That's it for today. Take a look at the red gold. Don't only focus on the metal of the kings. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.